Alright, here we go. Last few seconds, and then it will ask us again whether we actually do want to join, whether we are still alive. Here we go. We'll accept for the ranked match. Okay, getting excited again. Now we have to choose a name, any name really. You can choose a new one anytime you want, but I usually stick with my green band. You can see what other names these people chose. But keep in mind the time up in the upper right corner, because if you don't choose a name within this time frame, then you will get a random name like Jonathan Corwin or something, and that is not something you want, because it gets confusing quite quickly. Now this wheel will tell us what our secret role is, and it's the Amnesiac. Now I'm quite happy about that, because it's one of the neutral or good roles. I'm a trauma patient who does not remember who he is. That means that as soon as someone else dies, I will get to remember being their role and play for them. Here you can see it. This is our little village. These are all the inhabitants, and they already start posting things. Now the first thing you always want to do is write down your will. I already copied it from somewhere else. So yeah, everything's good. We are not imprisoned. Everything's good for the first night. So I have 30 seconds to explain just a few roles. These are the 15 roles that everyone has. We don't know which one. I am the neutral benign role, so I might as well just write that down. Amnesiac, which is neutral benign, which means we can delete ourselves from down here. Everything's good. These are all the other players, and this is what we have to do in order to win. I choose a role of someone who died, but I can't choose a unique role. Unique roles are like the jailer, for example, or I think the Godfather is also a unique role. Alright, we didn't die the first night, that is always good, but James Bailey and Thomas Danforth died, and now we will get to see what they were, which roles. This one was a veteran, and also what they wrote down in their will. They wrote down that they are an escort, which is weird. That is a little bit weird. Sometimes players are weird. They follow a certain tactic that I don't quite understand. But wait. Oh, he was shot by a veteran. Sorry. He was also killed by a veteran. Alright, I think the veteran did a vet baits, so to speak. Yeah, it's Jim Root. Jim Root is probably the veteran. Let's write that down. Jim equals vet. Because, yeah, we will just check that. Yeah, they both visited him and they both got shot. So that's not so good. The veteran shoots everyone while he's on alert who visits him. So yeah, that is actually something that veterans usually do. They just say something really offensive the first day and hope that someone will visit them at night so that they can shoot them. Not my favorite tactic. So now we can just say stuff. Offer accusations, suggestions, and so on. And then next phase will be the actual accusation phase, where we can vote against certain players. You see it now here. So I don't see anyone actually saying anything useful here, so we will probably go into the night without anyone getting killed. And I might actually think about getting one of these roles, but they're not really very useful. I usually just wait for the doctor maybe to die, because that's an important role to have. So yeah, we're going into the night again. Here's to me hoping not getting killed. Oh, I'm in jail. I'm in jail. Wait a moment. Hey jailer, I'm the Amnesiac, my mate. Waiting for the doctor to be killed. Now, he could execute me if he doesn't believe me or doesn't like me, but I hope he will not. He said I could be anything. That's nice. Also, the mafia members cannot kill me while I'm imprisoned, so I was, well, kind of safe for the night. Now, let's see. Giles Corey, that is one of those usernames that you get if you don't choose anything on on your own. He got killed. He pretends to be a vigilante and was killed by the mafia, and he actually was. So, yeah, he's dead. And Trizzle was killed by a werewolf, so we know what the neutral killing... Oh, the doctor. The doctor is dead. So yeah, I will probably get that role. Alright, let's write this down. Oh, someone was brought back to life. That's interesting. And an escort. That's kind of stupid. In any case, that are a town support, a town killing, and another town... What's the doctor again? Is it TP? I think it's TP. TP, town support, and town killing. Yeah, also who was... James was. James is escort. Alright, but I will now become a doctor. I think I can only do that during the night. Also, the neutral killing, as I said, is a werewolf, so we have to keep that in mind. The werewolf can only kill every 2 nights, so we are safe for the next night. So, yeah. Okay. This is even more tricky than usual with me talking all the time. Okay, I think... Okay, Mango pretends to be a investigator. Oh yeah. I want to be Trizzle, please. So wait, Mango equals invest question mark. Let's write here turned dog, so that everyone knows. The will is the most important thing in this game, so always write it. I have remembered who I am. I used to be a doctor before I lost my memory. Now Mango is dead. Great. So the investigator probably was killed by the mafia. He kind of revealed himself. Now, I should check what he wrote down. And he doesn't have a will, which probably means that the mafia have a forger. And that he deleted the will. Oh, the werewolf was dead. Oh, great job, jailer. One time is mafia, one time. Yeah, I think the other one mentioned one time as well. So... yeah, we should actually check that. Mango one time, yeah. We should go against number 10 one time, because both the investigator and someone else just said that he might be an evil guy, a member of the mafia. Alright, the werewolf is dead. One time, there we go. Alright, everyone is going against them, probably also the other mafia members, because that's just what you do if one of them gets caught. And now he can say something in their defense. Usually they post their wills in order to prove that they are a certain role. But But if he doesn't say anything... then he's probably guilty. So we can all decide, and I say he's guilty. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, during the night, now that I'm a doctor, I can save someone. And if they are attacked, then they won't die. Which means... oh boy, whom should I save? Oh boy. Who was it? The Baron. I will actually save the Baron. Because he said he's a sheriff, so... oh boy. Okay, he is, yes, a mafioso. So they probably still have, as I said, the cleaner. What's it called? Okay, but first I will save the Baron. Alright, we will write it down here. It gets a little bit messy on the will quite quickly. Now one of the mafia is dead. You always have to close your will, by the way, otherwise it won't save. So that's why I do it. Alright, I didn't get killed, but also my protege didn't get killed. Instead, the other one who voted guilty on one time got killed. Billionaire. Well, that's too bad. Let's see what he was. Which going to use before the what? Sometimes people just write so much and it doesn't do anything. Okay, there's a witch. I think someone else mentioned it before. Alright, he was the retributionist, but that has been mentioned before. What? Another? 2 Amnesiac. That means the Annie is the Amnesiac. Annie is the Amnesiac. Alright. The retributionist is another TS, which means that is gone. And did I miss anything up there? No. Neutral evil is the witch. Yeah, okay. Town investigate is the Baron. Random town might be anything. Oh wait, the random town is the escort, who was James Bailey. Okay, that's good. Okay, but... alright, I will save the Baron again. Or James Bailey. He's definitely a good guy, but the Baron is more useful to us. Yeah, I will save the Baron again. I really hope that he's actually a mafia and not just some pro... that he's actually a good guy and not just some pro mafia player. Because that happens. Maybe he's the consigliere, but no, that doesn't work. He has to be... I mean, the mafia must consist of the Godfather and the cleaner. What's the cleaner again? I forgot the name. Alright, someone else died, someone that I haven't seen much in the chat so far. Was also executed by the jailer. So she pretends to be the bodyguard. That... oh, that might be? Might that be? Could it be? No! He was the Godfather! Yes! Bodyguard is usually a role claimed by the Godfather. Alright, so the Godfather is dead. There's only one Mav left. One member of the Mafia, sorry. Alright. Okay, so this is actually going really well. I think I might actually get through this. Even if I get killed, I still win with the town people, if they make it. So he says, well, no, he hasn't really found anyone else. So might be Magikarp or oh. Great, I'm getting killed. Now I usually just reveal my role when I'm up there, because often people will just kill me anyway. Okay, Crazy Hungarian seems to be the jailer. I need to remember that. And of course I will save him now. But he might also just be a mafia member, pretending to be. Oh boy. I will heal myself now, because they know that I'm a doctor. I'm a important person for the townspeople, so they might attack me just now. So yeah, let's do that. Oh boy, that was close. I almost got killed by the townspeople, and now everyone knows what I am. But yeah, if I'm right about the Baron, Crazy Hungarian... Oh, he's dead. Damn it, should have saved him. And Jim, I think it was, or James? Wait, so Rebot was killed by the jailer, and he is a doctor, another doctor. So he was the second Amnesiac. Well, yeah, it was a bold claim. I mean, 2 Amnesiacs, that's too bad. Okay, yeah, that's good. Claimed Axa. Aphates. Who's Aphates? Alright, so he was in fact the jailer. Very good guy. Actually, let's write that down. So let's check his will again, because he said, yeah, Aphates is a neutral killing role. No, a neutral evil, I think. James Bailey, what did I write? James is the escort. And Magikarp? What's Magikarp? Well, Charles Crowley is dead, so who's Aphates? I don't even see them. Huh. What's Jim Root again? No, no, James wasn't James. Okay, I can't post this now because it's currently his defense phase, so only he can post. But in 3 seconds I will write this. Whew, just saved him, I think. Now, I guess Jim. Well, great. Oh, right. There was a veteran. Yeah, I didn't see him. Right. Who was it again? Who was it? Yeah, Jim is the veteran, which is the random town. So it must be Magikarp. It must be. Alright, save Baron again. It must be Magikarp. Alright, let's put that over here, and I might die. Yes, I died. I don't know whether it saved my last alteration just there, but yeah, it must be Magikarp. James Bailey is the escort. The Baron really is the town investigative guy, and Jim Root was the veteran. Okay, so now you can actually see what the dead guys are still writing while they're there. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I think they will figure it out now. The Baron. Oh wait, there's a witch. Where's the witch? I must have messed something up. I must have messed something up. James is the escort. Where's the witch? Is there actually a witch? Yeah, there must be a witch. Neutral evil. What am I missing? There are 4 people left. The jailer is dead. T-I-R-T. But he's the escort. He must be a veteran. So the Baron is not the sheriff. The Baron is actually the witch. Oh, damn it. I might have messed up again. No. I thought it was going so well. I thought we made it. Oh, boy. And I kept healing that bugger. Well, if I had instead healed James, that wouldn't have done anything differently because he's AFK, he's not doing anything. So, oh boy, yeah, this might actually be it. Yeah, and that's how it goes. I keep thinking, oh, it's not going that bad. I have this guy and this guy that I can trust. But yeah, then everything goes down the toilet. Here we go. Now the escort is dead, which means we have a veteran, the witch, and a mafia member. Now, how does the witch actually win? I'm not sure. The witch wins on her own, I think. They can't really win together with the mafia member, I think. And the veteran only has 3 alerts, so it's very likely that Jim doesn't have any alerts left. Yeah, that's kind of bad. And that is how a game can be decided by a single person, simply because James left after the first day, and yeah, he was kind of the only person in the game that we knew for sure that he's good. Yeah. Well, anyway, we might as well just leave because there's no chance that we will win this anymore. So yeah, this was my first round. See you in the second. Thank you very much. Bye bye.